Welcome to the Waylight. Today's passage for the reflection is taken from the Gospel according to St. John, chapter 15, verses 9 to 11. When we go through today's Gospel passage, we can easily connect this particular short passage with another parable, the parable of two sons. That which we see in the Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 21, verses 28 to 32. A father goes to his son and tells, "Son, you have to go to the vineyard for the work." Then the son denies, but still later he goes. And he went to another son, second one, and asked the same. Then the son replied, "Yes," but he didn't. So when we realize this particular passage, this particular parable, as an explanation, so many theologians would say that we should not become like these both sons. In this, Jesus makes a comparison between these both sons and asks the Pharisees which son did the better one, which son had the better choice, and which son took the better portion. Then the Pharisees themselves said that the first son was rather good, because first he said no, but still he went after the repentance. He went to the vineyard for work, and that particular child, that particular son obeyed the father. So when the theologians speak, they tell that there is another son, the third son. In one particular character of the son, he denies the commandment of the father, but still he goes after the repentance. Second son, he accepts the commandment and telling that he will do, but still he doesn't do. So the theologians bring about another son, third one, who is Jesus Christ. The third one who brings about the positive response as well as the positive attitude with the action. The son who is having the positive attitude towards the God the Father, the Father. So theologian speaks about the third aspect. And I would think that from today's gospel passage only, we can get a kind of answer for that particular situation. In today's gospel passage, Jesus tells, "I follow and keep the commandments of my Father. In the same way, you have to also follow my commandments." And Jesus tells, if we are following the commandments of God, then we will automatically have a kind of joy within us. And that joy will be filled the whole of our heart. The whole of our body and soul will be captured by this particular joy if we are following the commandments of God. So my dear friends, as I was explaining the parable of two sons, and I have added one more son as the theologians interpret. The third son is Jesus himself, who is obeying the commandment of God the Father and applying it in his own life. So when we look at the life of Jesus, we can see that he preached the commandment of God. According to the times and situation, Jesus preached and brought forth the commandments of God to the people, as well as he did the commandment of God. he acted upon it. So that is the aspect. We have to preach the commandments of God. At the same time, we have to do and be an example of a good Christian, to be a follower of Jesus. Then we will automatically, kind of joy will follow us, as Jesus promises through today's gospel passage. If we follow the commandments, if we are abiding in Jesus Christ, then automatically Jesus will provide the joy, the abundant joy for our soul as well as for our body, for the nourishment of the whole soul. Our soul will be filled with the joy, the eternal bliss. May God bless us all.